it's sort of this, like, you become obsessed, like, or fixated on a flaw that's, that I perceived as being real, and whether or not that was real, I couldn't kind of get away from that. So I became hyper cognizant of these things that I like carried shame around or that I was embarrassed of. And that led to hours a day trying to fix that issue or to change it, to basically, change my body because I felt like I wasn't in a place that, could be accepted. And that's where I think it becomes these intrusive thoughts that are unwelcome. You know that you don't want to be doing this and you know that it's probably not right, but you aren't able to fight that idea. Like it basically just kind of, comes crashing down on you. And then they become so intrusive that they can become debilitating in the sense of, yeah, like all you can think about is this perceived flaw and how you're going to fix it, or how other people are judging, mocking, or ridiculing you for that same flaw that you see. And so that's where, throughout a day, it would just become suffocating in the sense that that's all I could think about. Like, I mean, I would operate where I was in school or at work or doing things, but it was sort of like I was never really present because there was low hum, this low grade chatter going on. And at times that chatter became not just low grade, it was like deafening. And those were the times where, it would even prevent me from showing up or like, not being basically not showing up for work or not doing things like where you are unable to actually like be there, perform in a way that you need to. And so in the running sense, yeah, there were a lot of times where the fear of just my body were so great that I would, avoid photo shoots, or I would avoid, certain races or group runs or activations that were required by sponsors because I couldn't, leave the hotel room. Like I was too fearful of judgment, I guess. And, because I saw myself through a lens that didn't match reality. And so I think that's where it started to really impact kind of the running career. And like basically something like UTMB, if I had a race that started at night, or a lot of European races do, then yeah, I could basically spend, 8, 10, 12, 14 hours pretty much in darkness, engaging in one of the disordered behaviors that I had as a tool to, try and change my body. And I could do that for that long. And then at some point feel like, okay, maybe now like I'm presentable enough that as I enter the light, I feel that I've fixed what like I had perceived as being unacceptable. And then I was a little more okay or at peace with, being on presentation. So I think but yeah, I don't know. So I guess, I, if that really answers, I know I rambled there, but
That's
yeah.
great. No, no, this